4:57 in the morning. I need to go to the gym because I have work early. Alright, hello my fellow readers. Today we're going to be having my best friend pick my reads. Now, I sent her all the videos of all the Pride books I have and what she could choose from because it is still Pride Month, so of course we're still reading queer books. And then she chose 3 of them. This is also an effort to clear my TBR cart because it does need to be cleared by the end of the summer, which is very much news to me. Was not expecting that, but that whole video will come at some other point. But I want to share what book she chose. Obviously, you'll see the little text there. But she chose Thirst Trap, the Book of Luke, and 30 Love. So I think the order in which I'm going to read them, we'll see, because she didn't specify an order. So I think I'm going to read Thirst Trap first, and then I'm going to read the Book of Luke because, I don't know, just want to read it then. And then I'm going to read 30 Love because I think definitely by that point I'm going to definitely want like a romance because I feel like I haven't read like a sports romance in a while. So these are the 3 books and I'm very excited. And yeah. All right, I am back home. I've done my nails. They're very pride-esque. Hold on. Very pride vibes. So anyway, I am going to start Thirst Trap. I'm going to finish my coffee, start reading, all that. I've done quite a bit today. Picked up prescription. I finished editing a video. I'm uploading said video. It's not my best edit on the planet, but like, guys, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. It's a weekend. It's Pride weekend, so things are gonna go up, and that's what it's gonna be. Shoot, didn't really know it was fine. So anyway, I'm gonna get started on this, and then we'll see. It's currently 1:30. I don't think I'm going out tonight because I think my friends are going to the Dodgers Pride night, so I'm not gonna go to that. So we shall see. Even if that was the only Pride event I went to, I am completely happy. So anyway, I do have a to-do list. This is it. But on that to-do list is to read. So here we go. This is what I'm starting with. I really don't know much about this. I'm a little bit nervous because I feel like this is weird girl fiction, and we know how I feel about weird girl fiction. So this is 276 pages. So I've heard this is queer, but like I don't know if it I don't know. It's weird. Okay. Okay. Yes, there are queer characters in it. So I am going to go ahead and start this. 267 pages. So I don't think it'll take me that long. But this is her. With my very nice Pride nails, guys. I kind of did the rainbow a little funky, but you know what? Don't care. They look fine no matter what. There we go. Anyway, sorry I look a little bit crazy, but today is Pride. Or WeHo Pride, I guess. Well, yesterday was also Pride. But anyway, besides that point, I also went last night as well. But regardless, I want to give you an update on Thirst Trap. I'm about halfway-ish. I think I'm like almost I'm like just at halfway. I was going to try to finish this before I left for the parade, but it is currently 8:12. I need to have breakfast, and I was hoping to leave by 9. So I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll just do our best. If not, I'll be reading this, and then I don't think you'll have any like reading content or like reading of this book because obviously like I'm not going to bring my camera with me. Anyway, I will say this book is a little bit it's similar structure to the book I read last month, Permanence. And I didn't love that book structurally. I didn't really love that book anyway. I think this book has very like lyrical prose in some ways. And it's not really my vibe of a book, but anyway, like I am reading it. And this is why I have my best friend pick my reads because I probably would not have picked this up anytime soon. So that's nor here nor there. I'm going to have breakfast and then we'll see what I can read and all of that before I get out of here because I do need to get out of here. Yeah, anyway, this is what it's gonna be. It's Pride, so it's gonna be a little crazy. See you in a sec. Okay, yeah, I figured out lighting sort of. I'm in my parents' house, that's why you're in a new location. Technically, I'm sitting on the island, you're seeing the kitchen, refrigerator and pantry. Anyway. So I want to share where I'm at in this book. It's taking me forever, but it's Pride weekend, like I said. So, things are just kind of like that. I'm still looking a little bit dark, but that's okay. Um, so I have about 40 or so pages left of this book. It's okay. It took me a while to kind of understand what was going on a little bit, and not like it's a group of 4 friends, all of that. I don't know why I could not figure that out, but it took me a while. So I think it's because I've been reading it in such fragmented kind of parts because it was Pride weekend. So anyway, I will show you when I'm reading this and finishing it. I have one thing I need to do on the computer, and then I will finish this off because it's not going to take me that long. I do need to get coffee though at some point. Okay, well, I'm pretty baffled. Oh well. Anyway, just finished this book. For me, it wasn't for me. I think structurally, it's not the type of book I typically like in like structure format. I think the book isn't really like, I don't know, like it's very lyrical writing that doesn't always mean something in the grand scheme of things. Like that's the only way I can describe it. So for me, it got a little like, it made me a little bit lost. So I'm definitely looking forward to moving into a romance. So obviously the next 2 are romances. It's the Book of Luke and 30 Love. I'm gonna read the Book of Luke. And we'll see how it goes. However, I have a few things I need to take care of before I start reading that, but I'm sure you'll see me read that at some point. I will get there, I promise, guys. It's already been, I swear, some days I just have to laugh because it's like, in the last week I've been out with my healthcare, like insurance company, like 6 or 7 times. And I had to call them again today, so. In which 2 of the times today I got hung up on. So, that was fun. So, anyway, the joys of being an adult. Adulting is just a little annoying sometimes. But yes, anyway, so I'm going to I'm going to do a couple things and then I'm going to start working on reading the Book of Luke, which I'm excited about because I just need a romance. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of an update. Oh, hi. Of my book. So I've read about 100 pages of this. What I was not expecting it to be a fiction. I don't know if I said that yesterday or not, but I wasn't expecting it to be a fiction. I was expecting it to be romance, but nonetheless, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I just kind of like, I feel like I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but that's okay. I am really enjoying it. I don't know how to like really describe this book. Like, we kind of have 2 timelines going on, and there's a little bit of a politician angle to it, a gay Republican, which is still such a wild concept to me, but, it's not the main character, by the way, but he is attached to the main character. I'll just say that. And yeah, it's very interesting, and I'm curious how the story is gonna go. That's all I'm gonna say about it for now. But anyway, I have 25 minutes till I have therapy. So I'm gonna read a little bit and then we shall see. Apparently, I don't know what I got on my jacket, but I have a stain on it, and I'm a little annoyed because I just put this jacket on. Okay, anyway, that's it. I'm gonna read today. See, I know the hockey game is on later, so we'll see what I get up to, but definitely reading. Alright, so I've got 130 pages left, but I'm going to head to my parents' house because I want to go watch the game on their big TV because it is Stanley Cup Final Game 4, I believe, today. Yes, Game 4. So, actually, is it Game 5? It might be Game 5. Guys, I am... my brain is a little fried. But anyway, I did spend my... Yes, it's Game 4. So I actually spent my afternoon at the movie theater. So, yeah, I'm going to finish this off and then I'll come give you an update. I might end up starting this tonight. We shall see. I'm ready for like a sports, smutty kind of romance. So like I said, this is very much, if you like reality television, you're going to love this. It is dramatic. I think I like the politician angle of it probably the most, because I'm not like a huge reality star, like I'm not a huge reality show like watcher, so that part of it is a little like hard for me to kind of get into, but it's still very good. And I don't know, depending on how it ends, like I think it's gonna rate in between, it's probably gonna be a rating like a 4.5, maybe like a 4 to 4.5, somewhere in there. So yes, let me go do that and then let me head there and then I'll catch up with you when I get back. Okay, hello. The game is over. Let me put my thing back on my book. So, I obviously finished this. I would say if you really like Survivor and things like that, this book would be really amazing for you. And like also like politician scandals. This would be a really unique concept to adapt. But I do think the ending was like one of those endings that kind of was like left open. So like as a reader you could determine what happened. Unless there's a plan for more books, I don't know. But still good nonetheless. Highly, highly recommend. I am now on 30 Love. I'm about 142 pages in. I'm gonna try to read a little bit more tonight. I feel like I haven't like been showing you when I'm reading because I've just honestly been reading like when I can, basically. Like nothing. Everything's kind of crazy right now, so that's what's been going on. But I did finish this, so that's from here to there. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so tired. But anyway, so I'm gonna get ready to go to bed. I have work tomorrow early, all that kind of stuff, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, this lighting is pretty bad, but I figured we'll just do this real quick. It is currently 4:57 in the morning. I need to go to the gym because I have work early. So I'm gonna bring this with me. Of course, I always bring a book for the elliptical. I read about 100 something more pages. I don't know where I ended up when I was talking to you guys last, so it might have been only 50 pages, but I'm on page 201 now. So I only have about 123 pages, and I'm just more out of focus right now. I only have about 123 pages, so I'm gonna bring this. We'll see how much I get done today, and then, or at the gym, and then I'll come back and give you an update whenever I eat here. Anyway, either way, I'm going to finish this today, which means I can finish this video, and it will wrap up my best friend choose my reads, which is really fun, and I will have her do it more when she has more books to choose from that are not just queer. So, yes, there we go. Okay, I don't have my ring light on, so hopefully the lighting is okay. I have about 100 pages left. I just got back from my first, like, person that I work with, and I'm home for, like, I don't know, like, half an hour, 45 minutes, and I gotta head to my next person, but I want to try to get this done. I have about 100 pages left. I have a little vanilla latte that I just made because we all know I could use more coffee in a day, and I have my whole thing of water, so let's get started. Hopefully I can finish this before we leave and before I leave. Okay, so I just finished 30 Love. It was very good. I think the comparison to like Heated Rivalry, not very much. I would say this isn't very spicy. Like I would say like one or two. Like there's a couple scenes, but it's not crazy. They also didn't get together until like page 200. So it's a little slow, like a slow romance, which is fine. Just not really what I was wanting it. I think also it being in a third person narrative was just a little hard. I don't connect as much in a third person narrative, especially like only one POV. So that was kind of like the downside. But overall, very good. Obviously, my best friend picked these reads, and honestly, I want to do more of this because I think it gets me out of my comfort zone and like what I would just normally choose. So, yeah. All right, that is it for this video. Leave me in the comments what book you would choose for your best friend to read, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Love you guys. Bye!